Hello, my dear soapy friends. This is Teresa, for those who may not know who I am. I'm back to make a soap. I'm aiming for a Christmas type soap. I don't know how well it's going to work out. I've gone back and forth about how my collars. I was going to do a green and red and sparkle soap, but I'm just not a green and red type person. My living room, like my Christmas decorations are green. Well, the tree is green, but my decorations are purple and gold. So, green and red just weren't getting it for me. So, I've decided to go with a baby blue mica. Let's see if you can see it here. It looks a little dark. I hope it lightens up a little bit. This is baby blue mica from Nurture Soap Supplies. I've also decided to do a white with some sparkle. You can see it there. It's just titanium dioxide with snowflake mica from Nurture Soap Supplies and a silver type color. We'll see how that works out. That's just snowflake. This here is just snowflake mica from Nurture Soap Supplies with like the smallest amount ever of black in it. So because I tried to do it darker and it didn't work out, so it is gray and it is sparkly, but it's not the right color. So then I tried again. These are going to go on a different batch. I don't know if you can see that there. I tried again. But every time I put titanium dioxide in it, the gray it was gray and not silver. So I took out the titanium dioxide and just used the smallest amount of black. I'm going to give this a buzz. And we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna buzz this up. This is just all my oils, and they've been setting for a bit, so I'm gonna buzz them, and then we're gonna. Okay, now that that's all buzzed up, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in. Put my lye mixture in. It's been a long time. This is like one of the biggest batches I've ever done, and it's all going in a small mode, so it's really weird for me to do because I'm used to 28 ounces. And this is 40 ounces of oils. It's going to be way too big, and I'm going to have to, like, improvise. But that's okay. So I'm just adding in my lye. I see no anythings coming out. So, no granules. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and bring this to emulsification. That's a little harder to do than with all of the soap. It's a little harder to bring it to emulsification. It's like much more than I usually use, almost to the point to where I feel like I'm needing to use a bigger batch, but I'm not going to. It's giving me a false trace here. I know that this is not at a trace yet, but that's okay. So now what I'm going to do, ooh, so heavy. I'm going to pour off a little less than a cup of this, maybe a cup. And then I'm going to pour off a cup of this. And then I'm going to add my white. I don't know why I did it like this. I kind of did it backwards. Don't know why. I add my white in here. I hope you can. Can you see that? That's where there was some uncolored soap up at on the sides. If I had left that there, some people say that uncolored soap would contribute to glycerin rivers. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't usually have glycerin rivers, so I'm very lucky. I'll probably have them in this one because there's so much white, but I'm very lucky in that aspect. This is very warm, and I don't know why. My oils and lye were cooled to the appropriate temperatures, so I'm not sure what is going on. I'm going to try to get a little bit of this titanium dioxide, because I'm not really this is not really the color I wanted it to be. So I'm going to try to bring some titanium in there. Alright. And then I'm going to bring this over. Look how thick. What in the world? It doesn't even have fragrance in it. I'm going to try to get my silver in. I don't know why it's so thick. It doesn't even have fragrance in it. Guys, I tell you what, soap. I actually before I came and started the video, I posted in Soaping 101 because this is not going to be the color I had hoped it would be. When I opened my Snowflake Mica from Nurture Soap Supplies, there was a huge puff of Snowflake Mica that came out. It went everywhere. It's on the floor. It's on me. I've got sparkles everywhere. I look like I'm trying to be a disco ball. I was like, oh man, somebody said, oh no, your genie's out. I'm like, oh, I hope that was his big trick. But apparently it may not have been, because this soap is setting up pretty quickly. I don't know why. It doesn't even have fragrance in it. Stop it, soap. Stop it right now. Behave yourself. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead. I need to actually wipe some of this out. Now I know why I had that smaller cup of white. Because I'm going to do a tiger stripe in the pot at the bottom. Ooh, look at that mess I just made. Don't you like that? So there we go. So that's what that was for. I couldn't remember why I had put the white in a container, a big container, when I wasn't planning on pouring it like that. But now I know. Alright, so I'm going to get my fragrance oil in. Put a little in here, a little in here, a little in here, a little more in there. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing because I'm doing it off camera. I'm sorry I'm not talking. I'm kind of concentrating and hoping the soap is not going to set up on me. It seems to be that the fragrance oil may have reversed what was going on with the stiffness, which is fantastic, because that's kind of what I was hoping for. Well, I wasn't hoping for it before the soap decided that it was going to be a pistol. Now this fragrance is a honeysuckle and jasmine fragrance. It's not like your quintessential Christmas scent, but it's so fresh and it doesn't really smell like honeysuckle, and it doesn't really smell like jasmine. I don't know, the scent to me is fresh, kind of like, I don't know, of course snow doesn't have a scent to me. I don't know that anybody else knows that snow has a scent, but this, for some reason, says Christmas to me. Like it says snow and
Either
fresh, and this doesn't smell like your ordinary Christmas, but it definitely smells like Christmas to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start this tiger stripe type design in here. I know you might not be able to see, and I don't really know how to make it so that you can. So maybe we'll try this way. I kind of had some blue there on my finger, and I don't want to get that in the white, so be careful with that. Alright guys, so I've tried this a couple of times and nothing that I'm doing is working. So I've got some soap in my piping bag here, and I am going to attempt something else. So we shall see. So you put on a little dot, and then you drag it out. And then you put on a little dot. And then you drag it out. You put on a little dot. And you drag it out. Put on a little dot, and you drag it out. One more little dot, and then you drag it out. Okay, I'm back. So we're gonna give this a try and pray that it works. I put too much space in between. Oy vey. That's not gonna work. That is not gonna work. So, hold on again, guys. Alright, so we're gonna try this again. It's not exactly perfect, but I think it will do for now. So then I'm going to glitter the tar out of them because I want this soap sparkly. I want it to glitter for miles and miles and miles and miles. Alright, so now comes a somewhat delicate part. I forgot to get out one of my little stick thingamabobs, so bear with me, guys. Alright, so I just have this like Q-tip, no, this like large toothpick, and so I've just put a little bit of soap on it, and now I'm going to adorn these small Christmas tree type dealios that I've created here on this soap with the little pearls. Alright, so I'm going to stick a few around and about. Now this is going to be a little more difficult because I'm going to be a little more picky about what I get. So, because I kind of only want the blue balls, and they're so tiny that it's going to be hard to only get blue ones. But I'm going to do my best, and I don't want a lot, so... But there are some blue ones in here. Alright, that's all I really want, because I don't want like so many. And these are just going in the trash. I know that probably seems wasteful, but literally I think these are like 87 cents at Walmart, so it's not the end of the world if they're not all used up. There is an orange one right here, and I don't know how that happened, but I'm getting that off of there. I don't want orange. I was gonna say that's gross, but I really like orange. Alright, so I'm gonna carefully spray down this side, and not this side, because I've got the blue balls that they will run if you get them wet, so don't get them wet. And that is going to be it, guys. I know it has taken so long, but that is my Christmas soap. I'm going to let it set for at least 2 days before I do anything, because I do not want to risk it not unmolding right or anything. But I will bring you back. I will film the unmolding. So, thank you so much for watching and having patience. And hopefully this video is not completely terrible. I'll fast forward through what I can and eliminate what I can. Thank you so much for watching. Happy soaping. Bye-bye.